Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. A first run now for Kyron Williams. And powering through at the 35. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Back to throw, Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. Here's Ethan Evans now. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start with the option. Able to push his way through. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there, a jumbo package look. Now Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Purdy looking to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And Deebo going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this down to the 36. Back to throw, consecutive catches. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And they'll run it here. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging. from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And his kick is indeed good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And, partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make? And this where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously, the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way, you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it. The first. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. They run it again with Williams. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. 3rd and 8. Stafford. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. In motion right, Debo. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Santa Clara. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3rd and 3. Here's Purdy. That is caught. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. No doubt about it. But you're stuck with me in this booth, yes, and he's miles away and smiling. And happy. Now 2nd and 3. Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third. And his kick is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Ethan Evans on now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are. Not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And a nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now it's Stafford. To the right side and intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And into the end zone. A pick-6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score. Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry. Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job,
It's their turn now.
To come in behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Corum now on 1st and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Stafford. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's to the 2nd-year man, Puka Nacua. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 21. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. The busy night continues for Williams. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here it is, 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. It's down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to